My name is Kawien Ziedses. I'm the Global Social Performance Specialist for Oikocredit. Oikocredit has been a social impact investor for 45 years. 45 years ago, that term social impact investor had not been invented yet. Yet Oikocredit was focusing on improving the lives of low-income people that long ago. And why were we doing that? The major reason was that at that time, you had apartheid in South Africa. Then you also had the Vietnam War, and people could see bombs being dropped on Vietnam. Now, these bombs were actually being financed by big corporates. And people like you and me thought, we don't want this. We don't want our pension money to be going to these corporates. So we want something else. And people like you and me, we created Oikocredit. 45 years down the line, Oikocredit has been a very successful organization thanks to you. And we've just published our impact report. I'd like to just briefly touch on 3 examples from this report. And the first one is a lady from India. She's called Vaishali, and she's actually already availed her 11th loan from Annapurna. Vaishali was able to run some small businesses with her husband, and then when her husband died, she was actually able to continue as a lady. And the primary reason that she wanted to run a business is obviously for livelihood reasons, and also to put her children through good education. And she succeeded at that. Another example is over in Peru, in Latin America. There is a smallholder farmer called Fernando Melendres. And Fernando has a farm. It's 6 hectares, which isn't very large, but on the 6 hectares, he actually has coffee on 5 of them. And he has different types of coffee. And he's a member of a cooperative and thriving because he's able to sell all the different types of coffee. Then finally, the example I'd like to share with you is in Ivory Coast. And there we have Felix Yao, who runs a totally different type of business. He actually has a pharmacy. And the reason to have a pharmacy is that in countries where the health system is not as up to speed as perhaps in Europe or in the States, he runs a very successful pharmacy and employs 4 people and avails a loan from Baobab, one of our microfinance partners. I really want to thank you, investors, members, and donors of Oikocredit for your unwavering commitment to Oikocredit, for your contributions in terms of ideas, of collaborations, of working together to combat the crisis, but also to continue showing solidarity for all the people in the world that don't have as many opportunities as others. And I also want to thank my colleagues and everyone in the Oikocredit network, because together we are an amazing force. I am Kawien, and I work for Oikocredit.